Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Your boy Tony from Cali once again back. Bro Life. This is Bro Life like 9, I believe. We're gonna call it Bro Life 9. I usually do Bro Life. I used to do a lot of my Bro Life videos like late night in the car, just kind of chilling. Now this is just a whole different Bro Life. Boom. I know my background isn't all that great. Not tripping, because that's what Bro Life is about, keeping it real. So in this adventure of Bro Life, man, I got stuff everywhere looking crazy back here. I don't care, because this is Bro Life. Like I said, keeping it real. I'm recording right now on one of my old camcorders. This is the let's give you the model number. It's the Sony HVR Z1U. Okay, the HVR Z1U is an old camera from 2005. It was released in 2005 February. Break it all the way down to the month. February 2005. That's when this camera was released, and I got it real cheap a long time ago, back on eBay. And it's one of the things I want to say is that I enjoy shooting with old camcorders. Was it 1080p? Was it 1080i? It was 1080i, I believe, back then. And you shot onto VHS. I mean, shot onto like a HV tape. Okay, Sony HV whatever, HD tape. And I'm not using the tape right now, so we're not using the tape. We're just recording directly from the camera. We're using the camera. We're streaming. We can stream with it. We can do whatever we want to do with it. And I've got it going into a gaming capture card right now. We're using the GC2000 gaming capture card that was probably made around that time too, or later. It was made by Diamond. It's a capture card, and it accepted the output. This camera was so old, it did not have HDMI. So it had what they call component. And component still was high definition. It gave you a high definition output, but it was all separated, and it was a different type of connectors. So they used the RCA cables back then. So you had to use the red, green, and blue, which was the RCAs, and then you had to still use your audio, which was your red and white. So, okay, sorry about that. I got my security monitor on here, and I'm watching what's going on in the living room. My stepdad, he's watching football. So, with all that said and done, I know you guys don't want to know all the details. Some people want to know all the details, and that's why I'm breaking it down. This is a camera from 2005. Once again, it's it was released in February 2005. It's a Sony HVR Z1U, and it's just one of my favorite cameras. I actually have 2 of these. Yeah, I have 2 of these. I got another one in my storage right now. I got it for 25 bucks. And that's what I'm trying to say. I look for deals. I look for great deals. The one I have in storage for 25 bucks, the LCD screen was bad. So I bought another LCD screen. I just haven't replaced it yet. But yeah, I got an LCD screen for, I think the LCD screen cost me like 30 bucks. But I got the camera for 25 bucks. And I just got to fix it one day. But this one actually works. But I didn't buy it because of the LCD screen not working. I bought it because it's a good camera, and you can always use the output cables. That's what I'm doing right now. I got the RCA output cables, 5 RCAs going into a game capture device, and then out of the game capture device, oh, that's what I was going to test. I forgot to test that. I guess we can test it now. I'm going to put another SD card in the game capture device, and I'm just going to record directly into the game capture device. That's what I used to do a long time ago. And now I got this new capture device called DigitNow. DigitNow is a monitor. It's a monitor and it's a capture device at the same time. So you can capture HDMI input, and you can capture composite input, and it's great. I love it because it's a monitor. You just hit record, and boom, you see what you're getting. The game capture card, on the other hand, let me see where the slot is for the. I don't know if I can get to it. Yeah, I think this is it right here. Is that where the slot is? Hang on, everybody here. Hang on for a quick second. I might have to do this a little later. I don't think I can get to the slot. I don't want to lose my signal either doing this. That's the draw. Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Hang on. I'm going to put an SD card in here. And what I'm going to attempt to do is I'm going to hit record on here. It's I think it's reading the card. Make sure it reads the card. Okay, read the card, and it's an SD card. And now I'm just gonna hit record. This is cool. Let's see. It's blinking. It's blinking. Okay, blinking means it's blinking blue. So it's recording onto the SD card. So let's do a countdown right quick. 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Once again, starting all over again. We're recording on the game capture card, and we're recording on the DigitNow monitor. So I'm recording two different sources, input, output, whatever. We're going to get out of that. I just want to get out of this whole thing, but I wanted to tell you guys the technical setup. A 2005 camera I'm using that used to cost a lot of money. This camera was very expensive back then. We're talking about $6,000 back in 2005. And like I said, you can get them on eBay. I saw one on Amazon just now for $500 on Amazon. I saw them on eBay for $399, $369, different prices on eBay right now. And I got this one actually a while back for like $150, and I was like really happy to get it for that $150. The other camera that I got for $25 was even a better deal, but like I said, it had a bad LCD screen. But it actually works. I think the component output is not working either, but the composite output works. Anyway, enough of the technical stuff. The reason I'm doing this video, we're going to start again. Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Because this might be an edit. Hey everybody, how you guys doing? I'm your boy Tony from Cali. Just want to talk about getting right today with God. Really choosing God as your true source rather than just saying to God that you're a godly person or you're doing good things and you're doing this and you're doing that, whatever. You know, I think the whole world has been kind of in an illusion, like the Matrix, you know, where we think we're doing the right thing. We think we're serving God. We think we're doing this. We think we're doing that. You know, we go to church. We do these different things, and we're kind of like in the Matrix, and we're not achieving what we think we're achieving. You know, it's like an illusion. And that's my theory behind all this, my thoughts, and the reason I say this is because I've been seeing people get blessed in areas that don't have anything to do with finances. We're talking about just being blessed and people that are truly serving God. And I believe that when all this is all over, there's going to be a reward that we cannot even expect if we're doing the right thing. I mean, it's going to be a great, great reward. But most people don't believe in that great, great reward. They only believe in the rewards that's happening right now on earth, that's happening right now around us, you know, how we're living our lives, you know, our families, our friends, our finances, they're looking at the situations rather than the great, great reward. Now, most people don't believe in living forever. Most people don't believe in eternal life. Most people don't believe in hell and heaven and hell. So, if you don't have that belief, you're going to do the things that you want to do. And if you look at the history of the world, and you watch all the people that did what they wanted to do, and you've seen what they achieved, yes, they achieved certain things on this earth that might be glorifiable, but what is the real purpose? That's what I'm trying to get to everybody to understand. And the real purpose, like I said, serving God and truly putting God first. I'm talking about for everything. You're eating peanuts and you're thanking God for the peanuts. You're drinking grape drink and you're thanking God for the grape drink that you're drinking, or orange juice, because a lot of people don't drink grape drink. But whatever the situation is, thanking God for everything and really believing in God and trusting in Him. If you lose your job, you're still trusting in Him. If you get a new job, you're still trusting in Him. If you get a new car, you're trusting in Him. If you don't get a new car, if you're walking, you're still trusting Him. We're talking about going down to having nothing. Maybe you're homeless. If you're homeless and you're trusting in Him, it does not mean that you're going to be rich just because you pray for certain things or you want certain things. It means that God's taking care of you. You're still surviving. You're still alive. You know, you're really trusting in Him. Even if you die, there's a reward. But people don't believe in that reward after they die. So, do people believe in living forever, everlasting life? Most people don't. They may say they do, and then when they die, everybody's all sad, and there's funerals and this and that, and they always talk about all the good things the person did, and they want to believe the person is in heaven, but they really don't believe it. It's just pretty much an act. And then everybody capitalizes on it, especially the funeral homes. You know, they're just happy to get your money and have that big presentation. So the reason I'm saying all this is because, you know, I guess everything started to kick in for me in the last couple months. You know, my mom passed away, everybody know that. everything started kicking in. I started to kind of analyze things, and that's what I do. I take a lot of like with my camera equipment, I'm always breaking it down and trying to figure out how it works and why do not need a new camera. Why can't I use something from 2005? Why can't I try something old, and how maybe I want to go even older. I want to go back to 1999 and use something. Can I still use that? Is it possible? So I analyzed, which, you know, whenever you do research, God wants you to do research. I mean, He wants you to search for Him. You know, He wants you to if you're interested in God, you need to do the research. And most people don't. They just go by what man tells them. It could be a preacher. Today's Sunday. It could be a preacher. As a matter of fact, today's date is the 23rd of January 2022. Okay, I'm about to say 2021. 2022, January the 3rd. And probably, what time is it? Almost 2 o'clock. So, with that all said and done, this is what I'm trying to say. Get right with God. That's what this video is really all about. Bro Life 9. We call it Bro Life 9. Getting right with God. You know, your responsibilities. You know, you're taking care of your responsibilities. You're doing as much as you can, but you're not trusting in God. Most people are not trusting in God. They say they're trusting in God. They may mention God's name every now and then. But are they really trusting in God? Or are they really, really, really trusting in God? It's like when you wake up in the morning, what do you think about? Yes, you might pray and you might thank God for a new day. But are you really, really trusting in God? I mean, most people go to Him when something's wrong. If they got to go to the hospital, they go straight to God. If they get hurt, they go straight to God. When things are good, they're thanking God. Oh, thank you, God, for this new house, this new car, whatever I got. But are they really, really trusting God? Are they putting God into their daily life? You know, and are they, like, you know, talking to God throughout the day, 3 or 4 times throughout the day, maybe more? Are they doing that? Or are they not talking to God just only when they go to bed, only when they wake up? And I feel guilty of that too. Don't get me wrong. I fall short of that. I've done that. And it's just starting to get to me more, because I understand that I believe that God is real. You have to look at God as just like a new person you meet. A new person you meet, and you know that person is real. Or something new that comes into your life, you know that's real. That's tangible. You know, so it's like, that's what I feel that we should be looking at God, like almost like a person, like, you know, hey, He's real. He said that He's going to go to the store today. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. I believe He's going to do that. He said He's going to provide food for us today. He's going to do that. He's going to provide whatever. He's going to do that. And just kind of really believe it. Really, really, really believe it. Don't just say, oh, I have faith and I think it's going to happen. One of these days, maybe it's going to happen. And, you know, you pray for things that maybe be out of your reach. Or you pray for things that's not going to actually happen, because, I mean, I trust in God to take care of me, to have a roof over my head, to, you know, provide me with food, to provide me with clothing, you know, I trust in God for those things. But if you start to say, I pray for God, you know, I'm praying to God to provide me with a brand new 2022 Mercedes and a 2022 motorcycle and a 2022, you know, you might be doing the wrong thing. So that's what I'm trying to say. But we should trust in God, and we should really, really, really put God first, because I've seen miracles happen in my life. I've seen miracles happen in other people's lives. And just me making this video right now, I wanted to make this video, not with the best lighting, not with the best technology, not with the best of anything. But I wanted to make this video to kind of let everybody know that, yeah, I'm using something old, a camera from 2005. I'm trying some stuff out, an old gaming capture card. And I'm putting the video out. That's what this video is about. January 23rd, 2022. And I want people to just be right with God. It's not about what you have. It's not about what you're trying to get. It's not about where you're going. It's not about where you came from. It's about getting right with God. And it's about trusting God and treating God just like every day, like you're talking to a person, just like talking to someone, and say, hey, man, you're going to say, man, but hey, God, you know, hey, thank you for this and thank you for that. Thank you for the shoes I got on my feet right now. Thank you for letting me walk to the store. Thank you for letting me do this. You know, I walked to the store today and got some groceries, you know, I was just thankful for all the things that were around me, and the sky and the trees and the, you know, the atmosphere, the air, and my health, you know, just being thankful. The other thing that I wanted to say beyond all this is that, like I said, this is Bro Life. I'm just keeping it real. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but it's like, you know, I believe that that's what we should do. All of us, the world has turned into somewhat of like a matrix, a big illusion. And we look at everything that's happening on the television sets and all the advertisements and commercials, and we look at everything that's happening, and we try to kind of blend ourselves into that matrix, that illusion. So sometimes it's time to like step back, and that's what I've done. I've stepped back, and I kind of look at some of the things that I wanted to do, and some of the things I wanted to achieve, and some of the things that I haven't achieved yet. I'm just working towards, and that's great. But we get caught up sometimes in our own lives of what we want to do. I can talk about the Broadcaster Museum. I can talk about this. I can talk about what I'm trying to build. I got a lot of cameras, trust me, for the Broadcaster Museum. I'm pretty much done as far as collecting anymore. It's just time to now start putting it together, and I'm planning on doing that. But I just said, that's my mistake. I'm planning on doing this. I'm doing this. So then I've already eliminated God, because I said I, rather than say God is putting this together for me, or God is doing this for me. Okay, so we tend to say I. I'm getting a new car. I'm getting a new house. I. And I've done that so many times. And I apologize and I repent for that. But I still do it. I just did it just now. I just said it. I did it. I do it. I. Rather than putting God first. And that's my point. As I'm making this video right now, I'm learning. I'm discovering. I'm going to keep on saying I. Still saying I. But I guess that's part of the conversation. But in reality, God is teaching me. I should be saying that. God is teaching me. God is teaching me to do these things. God is teaching me to make this video better. God is in control of my life if I put God first. I just said I again. God is in control of my life. And those are the things that we need to do, is replace the I in our life. We replace the I in our life, which is really hard to do. You basically putting God in front of everything, how I got to work today. God got me to work today. It wasn't me. God woke me up this morning. God gave me air. God gave me breath out of my body. God allowed me to go to the store today and walk to the store. God did these things. And they're replacing I with God. And it's funny that I'm making this video and I'm saying these things because I didn't practice saying anything that I'm saying right now. This is unscripted. It's just coming out of me like that. And it's like I'm talking to myself. Or God's talking to me. God's talking to me right now. No, he's not just talking to everybody else. He's talking to me. So with all that said and done, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. But that's what we need to do, is put God first. Put God first. Put God first. I believe in miracles. I've seen miracles happen in my life. I've seen miracles happen in other people's life. I just want to elaborate on something else. I've been posting a lot of videos of the news, of news stories, of tragic stories of people that have went through a lot of things and are still going through things. People got killed and murdered, and teenagers, and all kinds of different things. I've been posting the last couple, probably this last month or two, and it's like I'm finding these stories because they keep popping up in my, how the algorithm of YouTube works. So all these stories keep popping up on my in my YouTube because I was interested in finding out why these things were happening. I was doing research, and as I was interested in finding why these things were happening, I just thought the stories were not being shown to everyone in the world about a lot of different things. And some people will look at it as, wow, these stories are depressing, but I don't look at it as that way. They are sad and very depressing sometimes, but I look at it as it's a learning tool to show people to be, thankful, to just be more thankful. When you walk down to the store, like I walked to the store today, I was praying as I was walking down to the store. Of course for my protection, and of course thanking God for everything He's given me. But it's like, that protection can go a long ways. You don't know what's going to happen. People are getting murdered at stores. People getting killed in their Burger King and Taco Bell and all these different places, Foot Locker. People getting killed everywhere over anything, road rage. And young people are dying, in their teens, 15-year-old kids and younger, babies are dying, getting killed in their own home from stray bullets. And it was so sad when I saw these stories, as I still see them. I still continue to post some of them. And I don't have time to talk about every story, so I just post it. And if you want to check it out, you check it out on your own. But it's like I post it so that I can be more thankful every day. So when I wake up and I see somebody just got killed or this happened or whatever, I'm just thankful. And it reminds me, it's a reminder of life and how valuable life is. Okay? So that's why I'm making this video, to remind people of how valuable their life is and what are they doing with their life and how they're treating people. You know, you can treat somebody and you can be the best person in the world, but still get right with God. People say, I'm a good person. I did this, I did that. When people die, they always say that, oh, that person was a good person. He did that. He always helped the community. Everybody I've been watching that's got murdered and stuff in the last couple of weeks, they were a good person. It was a good person. They got shot in the car. They did this, they did that. They were a good person. And it doesn't matter how good they were. Were they right with God? That's what I'm trying to get to in everybody's head. If you're not right with God, it's like you're building a resume. And you got this great resume. It's a great resume, but all of a sudden you never turn it in. You never turn it in. You don't get the job, but you got this great resume. So that's what people are doing. They're building a great resume. I was good with people. I donated. I gave out to a lot of charities. I did this. I did that. When that person dies, you're saying all these great things about them because all you're doing is reading their resume. But what was the end result? What was the actual end result? Was there an end result? Was there, what was the reward behind it? God will give us a reward if you believe in God, if you trust in God. There's a big reward. There's a great reward. People living, you know, if you live on this earth and you get up to like 90 years old, wow, that's great, right? Yeah. But God has a greater reward in that. If you can live forever, have you ever thought about that? People don't believe in that. People don't believe in everlasting life. People don't believe in heaven and hell. So if you don't believe in these things, you're not going to look for that greater reward. You're not going to turn your resume in. And then when you do die, however age you get, you could be 70, 80, 90 years old. When you die, you just got a great resume. And if there's, and this is the thing, people don't believe in judgment. You know, they don't think they're going to get judged. You die, it's just over. Your life is over, blah, blah, blah. If that's all you believe in, well, I can't change your belief, but I don't believe that. I believe that, hey, we're going to be judged. And we're going to be judged, and we're going to be judged on our resume. And we're going to be judged on our communication and our relationship with God. We don't have a relationship with God, and all we have is a great resume. It's not going to do you any good. So think about it like that. I love you guys out there. And once again, in all my videos, I tell you guys, you know, I don't have no great income coming in right now. So I tell you, please, if you like what I'm saying, you like my message, you like anything that I'm putting out there, maybe you just want to support and you just want to just do something, you can Cash App me, okay? Cash App me. It's $ Tony MacDill. If you go to Cash App, everybody said, what's your Cash App, Tony? What's your Cash App? Somebody sent me $1 last month. I said, thank you. I was happy with that $1. You know, somebody sent me $50, I think month before or something like that. And I was happy with that. So it doesn't matter, you know, on the amount. People think, I don't have any money right now. You want to send $1, send $1. You want to send $2, send $2. You know, I got $1. I think I got $1.47 on my Cash App right now, keeping it real. It's $1.47. And every little bit adds up. So if you want to donate and help me out or something, that's great. I thank you for that. It helps me. I do buy my little thrift store cameras every now and then, and coming to that, I'm not going to really be buying too many more thrift store products. I got to a point where I got enough cameras, I got enough stuff to start the Broadcaster Museum. We're going to be building it, and I'm working towards building it right now. So anything that you want to donate will go towards that. I do need to get shelves, I do need to get lights and stuff like that so we can set it all up, and that's the next phase of the Broadcaster Museum. I got enough cameras. Occasionally I'll get one or two. I get see something crazy out there, strange. You know, I just got a Samsung double lens camera that's coming in. They'll probably be here in 2 weeks or something like that. I paid like $9 for it, and you know, stuff like that. But I'm not focusing on buying too many more cameras. But if you do want to donate, you want to help me, and you want to help my family or whatever, let me know. It's $ Tony MacDill, because I love you, and we're out.